The Far North Line is the northernmost railway line in the United Kingdom. This week, I'm going to be travelling all the way from Inverness up to the northernmost train station in the UK, Thurso in Caithness, on board one of ScotRail's Class 158 Sprinter trains. Would I consider this one of the most scenic railway journeys in the UK? And would I recommend it? Watch to find out. Let's go! Hey everyone, Reece's Trains is here in the beautiful city of Inverness, and right behind me, you can see is Ben with us and the gateway to the far north. And why am I focusing on the far north? Yes, we are going to go all the way up to Thurso on the far north of Scotland on the Far North Line. I am so excited for this. I've been wanting to do this trip for quite a while. Not going to get around to the Cardiff line this time, but I'll be sure to get around to it at some point. But absolutely looking forward to it. I'm so excited to go and explore like the far north Scotland, go right to the top of the UK. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So yeah, if you're ready, let's get started. Let's go. Right, so here I am in Inverness station, and the train I'm going to be getting is the 1400 ScotRail service to Wick to go all the way far north to Thurso. So if you're ready, let's do this. And the train to take me to the far north of Scotland is 158722. Let's board. Right, so I am on one of ScotRail's first generation of 158, 701 to 725. I believe these are the only units that are permitted on the Far North Line, while the other units are based down in Haymarket. I think it's something to do with the radio token system like what they have on the West Highland Line. I believe these units are fit with it, so... but I'm looking forward to this. I've never been on the Far North Line before, and I'm hoping we'll get some fantastic views as well and see if this line is as good as the Highland Main Line and the West Highland Line that I've done. And then afterwards I still need to find a way to do that Cardiff line as well. So if you're ready, let's get underway. We leave Inverness on time at 1400, and it's worth noting that only platforms 5 and 6 here go to the north of Scotland, while the other platforms go towards Aberdeen and the Central Belt. A few minutes after leaving Inverness station, we are coming out of the city and beginning our trek north. One of the stops we make on the first leg is Bewley, which is the shortest platform in the whole of the UK, at only 15.06 metres long. We then afterwards stop at Muirvord, Cornham Bridge, which has another tight platform, and then on to Dingwall, where the line splits, one going to Cardiff and the one that we're going today all the way up to Wick and Thurso. As we're now heading away from the Central Highland area, let me talk through a bit more about the Far North Line. This route starts from Inverness in the south and continues all the way up through Sutherland and onto Caithness to the towns of Thurso and Wick in the far north of Scotland, hence the name Far North Line. This line is operated by ScotRail's Class 158 Express Sprinter Diesel multiple units, and only units 701-725 are permitted on this route. Same as on the West Highland Line, this route is operated by a radio electronic token box system, which is used for signalling through the single track sections of the line. Trains have to cross over at railway stations, which is common on railways in the Highlands. This railway journey is a 4-hour trek from Inverness through coast and amazing scenery to the far north. So with that said, I'll let you sit back and enjoy it from here. enjoying this vlog so far, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with new content. Right, so we are in between Kinbrace and Forstynard in the flow country. It is absolutely gorgeous. We're not far from Caithness now, where I believe things will flatten out. It has been a beautiful railway journey. I don't think it's quite Highland Main Line or West Highland Line, but it's still nice. If you've made it this far and enjoy my content, why don't you consider becoming a channel member or patron? All income received will be put back into creating more vlogs like this, and most importantly, keep the channel going. The scenery flattens out as we enter Caithness. Then we make a stop at Scott's Calder. And then when we arrive at Georgemas Junction, the train is going to reverse, so you know what that means. Right, I'm at Georgemas Junction, and you know what that means because the train's going to reverse. This is probably the furthest north that I'm ever going to pull a Bradford interchange in the UK. We are almost at the northern end of the whole of the UK railway. It's pretty surreal. Yeah, can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm nearly far north you can go on the railway in the UK. Let's get to Thurso first though. As we're now on the final leg to Thurso, time to share my thoughts on my far north experience today. I really enjoyed it, and I'm now officially reaching the northernmost point on the UK railway network. Something I never thought I would achieve when starting out on Reece's trains 2 years ago, when I was only roaming around the Airedale and Harrogate lines that I'm local to. This line is very scenic, and there was a mixture of scenery heading for the far north. It's quite long, over 4 hours, but it's still an amazing railway journey to take, and I'd recommend it highly. In my opinion, I don't think it's as good as the Highland Main Line or the West Highland Line, but I'd place it in number 3 of my most scenic routes in Scotland. While I enjoyed my journey, there was one downside. There was a disruptive passenger playing videos off their mobile device pretty loud where other people in the carriage, including myself, could hear it. What an idiot. Where did headphones never exist? People are so selfish these days and don't even think about others around them. It's really not hard to grow some manners, surely. Other than that, I've really enjoyed my journey. Total cost was only £18.60 of a rail card, which is pretty good considering the length and distance this journey took. Overall, it's a thumbs up from me, and I've really enjoyed today. And here we are. Welcome to the northernmost railway station in the UK, Thurso. Well, here I am in Thurso, which is the northernmost station in the whole of the UK. What an achievement. I've made it far north. That journey on the far north line was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. In my opinion, I don't think it's as good as Highland Main Line or West Highland Line, but it's still a lovely line to ride on. I do need to make my verdict on the Cardiff line if I ever get around to trying it, but we'll see. But yeah, let's have a look at the station. So there's just a single platform here. There's a booking hall behind me. It's only ScotRail managed, and it's, you know, only ScotRail calling, obviously. But yeah, I think Penzance I need to do next. So I've got Arisaig, Thurso, Penzance. Needs to do Lowestoft as well. Let's complete the full map, shall we? But here I am at Thurso. Well, here I am at the beach here in Thurso, and right behind me is the Orkney Islands. Wow, what a day. I've got to say, I'm very tired now, but I have really enjoyed doing this vlog today and spending some time here in Thurso. I'm spending the night here, then I'm going back down tomorrow, and yeah, I love it up here. Right, I think that's going to be it. Thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye-bye. If you're one of my channel members on screen, I wanted to say a massive thank you for your true support to the channel. It means a lot. Thanks for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you liked, do leave a like, subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts in the comments. If you can find it in your heart, do consider becoming a YouTube channel member or patron to unlock some extra content. Thank you.